All my dear students of class 8, I am over here to teach you mathematics, and this is my lecture number 7. I am on lecture number 7, mathematics class 8, exercise 1.2, page 22. Dear student, let me tell you this thing. The weather is very beautiful at the moment, really. Why? During the hot season, it's cloudy. The clouds are floating across the sky and really very beautiful. And at this time, I am over here to teach you mathematics. Very dry subject. Understand? Anyway, so let me start the questions. And this is called, I am talking to you about the weather. Understand? About the weather. This is called cloudy. Sawan. Sawan means rainy season. I hope you will enjoy the situation, whatever I'm talking about that. I'm willing to sing a song of rainy season. But anyway, this book is over here in my hand, and let me start mathematics. Okay? So dear friend, what you do, open page number 22 of your book. Okay? Exercise 1.2, question number 7. What is question? Simplify the following. 1 upon 4 divided by 9 upon 16. How will you do it? Very simple. Instead of this divide sign, put the sign of multiplication over here and inverse that. That means over here 9 is numerator and 16 is denominator. If you will put multiply over here, then it will be 16 upon 9. Inverse. For the 16, answer 4 upon 9. I believe you understand that. Next part. Minus 11 upon 35 divided by 17 upon 70. Same procedure. Minus 11 upon 35 will be same. Sign of division will be changed. So instead of divide, it will be multiply and inverse that. 70 upon 17. I told you before, it's called numerator. It's called denominator. But over here, this denominator will be numerator and this 17 numerator over here denominator. Now cross it. I can tell you 35 1s are 35, 35 2s are 70. You will say that, sir, we don't remember the table of 35. No problem. You can do it by 5. Look over here. by 5. 5 on the 5, 2, 20. 5 4 20. 5 7 7. Now 7 on the 7, 7 to the 14. 2 upon 1, 2 upon 1. I hope you understand that. Now, minus sign will be over here. 11 twos are 22, 17 ones are 17. So, the answer is minus 22 upon 17. Okay? Number 3. I will do these 3 parts and rest of the 2 parts, part 4 and part 5. It will be your homework and do it by yourself. So now, number 3. Minus 1 upon 18 divide 4 upon 9. Solution. Minus 1 upon 18, this divide will be changed, multiply, inverse that, 4 upon 9 will be 9 upon 4. 9 plus 9, 9 2 is 18, 1 1 is 1, 2 4 is 8. Answer 1 upon 8. That's your homework. And now, question number 8. I will do that question. I will draw the diagram. Pay your full attention towards this question. Show the following rational numbers on the number line. Rational numbers. Student, you understand what are rational numbers? I told you many times. Fraction. But the denominator should not be 0. That's very important to learn that. Rational numbers, of course, they may be plus, they may be minus. Fraction, minus 1 upon 2, of course, it's rational number. But the denominator should not be 0. Okay? How we will do it? Pay your attention towards the board. Number 9. Where is number 9? See. There is a scale over here in my hand. And I am drawing a big line. You see. I did this way. Like that. And that's my origin. 0. Right hand side plus, left hand side minus. You see what I am saying? This side, if you go toward that's plus. But if you go over here, minus. So, that's the middle point, 0. I make a big diagram, you see. I can tell you the measurement. 8 inches for 1 point. You see over here? So, this is 0, that's 1. What will be the middle point in between of these two? Half, you see, from here to there. It's totally 1. Pay your attention over here. From this point to this point, that's 1. And the center point, which is over here, it is half. So, this is half and this is half. Half plus half equals to 1. And see, in the same way, this is one more half and one more half, 2. So if you come over here, half, that means 1 and half. You see what I am saying? 1 and half. 1 and half will be 1 whole number 1 upon 2 or 1.5. It will be 2 ones are 2 plus 1 3. 3 upon 2. I hope you understand that. Come over here, left hand side. From here, minus half. One more minus half. That's minus 1. So from here to there, the distance is minus 1. And if you add one more minus 1 over here, it will be minus 1 and half, that is minus 3 upon 2. That's 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 upon 2 minus sign, or you can say that minus 1 upon 5. This is the logic. You understand the logic? And now these are the numbers. I am showing all these numbers over here for you. What you do? Try to do this question by yourself. Again, do it again by yourself. It's your homework. I am writing. Look, homework. I am writing. Do it by yourself. What question? Question 8. The reason is that mathematics is that subject which needs practice, practice and practice. And you know, a sentence, practice makes the man perfect. That's why practice, practice and practice. Anyway, I understand mathematics is a difficult subject. If you do not understand anything during my lecture or whatever I wrote over here, don't forget to write me your comments after having a look of this video. Dear students, I will try my best to help you. Don't hesitate to ask any question if you do not understand. I am with you every time. Friends, we have finished that exercise. Now start off new exercise. Exercise 2.1, page 26, and that's about chapter 2, number system. For class 8, I delivered a detailed lecture while I was teaching computer. So remember that video in which I explained many number systems. I don't need to repeat the things again and again. Anyway, base 10 system, that's the system, decimal number system, which we use in our daily life. Base 2 system, that's the binary system. It has only 2 digits, 0 and 1. It is used for the calculation in the memory of computer. Base 10 we use in our daily life. Base 2 we use in the internal working of a computer system. That's called binary number system. In the same way, base 5 system and base 8 system. Over here, I will let you know about the conversion. That's exercise 2.1, page 26. First of all, example. Pay attention on the one example, and I will give you some question as homework. Convert 4 to page 5. We will not read it 42. No, it's not 42. It's 4 to base 5 into decimal. Convert 4 to base 5 into decimal. This 5 you will write under 2 and in small form. Remember this thing. The reason is that if you will not do thing, if you will not write it in small, it will be like that. That is wrong. No. So it will be 4 to base 5. Okay. How you will do that? Base 4 to power 0 or 1. First of all, 4, you understand what I am saying? From right hand side, power 0, power 1. This 4 multiplied by 5. Why 5? Because the base power is 5. 4 multiplied by 5, power 1, plus 2 multiplied by power, multiplied by 5, power 0. It will be 4 multiplied by 5 because 5 power 1 is equal to 5. Plus 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power 0 equals to 1. I told you many times, any digit raised to the power 0 always equal to 1. Remember this thing. See what I am saying. 1 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. 2 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. 5 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Big digits. Understand what I am saying? So, remember this thing. So, 5 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So it will be 2 multiplied by 1. 4 into 5, 4 5 are 20 plus 2 multiplied by 1, 2. 20 plus 2, 22 answer. The answer is correct or wrong? We don't know. Let's verify. How can we do that? This number 22, we can say 22 because it's decimal. Convert 22 decimal number into base 5 and check the answer. Very simple. This is called verification. Over here 22 divided by 5. Why divide by 5? because we are converting into base power 5. 5 4 the 20. What is left? 2. MSB, LSB. Remember? MSB and this is LSB. Most significant bit, least significant bit. We start from MSB to LSB. So answer will be 4 2. 22, which is a decimal number, is equal to 4 2 base power 5. Of course, correct, verified. So the answer is okay. I am giving you homework. Exercise 2.1. From question 1 to question 10. Exercise 2.1 homework. Exercise 2.1 question 1 to 10. Do it by yourself. Any question if you don't understand, let me know about that. So I have finished my lecture 7 for class 8 mathematics. I have finished that.